Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Williams. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to the ground after the penalty. Finding room to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his...
That is caught. What a throw. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown Bears. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd down throw for Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Big opening up the middle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a run going left. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Williams. He runs with it. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, it's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Now Williams. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Bears stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Now, timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Richardson to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Looking to throw, Richardson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. That's caught by Gibbs.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, Richardson. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get six. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So we are through 3. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Williams gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Here's Williams now to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Mitchell out wide. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. To throw it again, it's Williams. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To the right side here, pass is caught.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Now a give up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson going up top. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're sending Mason in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This has really been the story of this entire game. Like, I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.